Promotional consideration provided by the Akron Beacon Journal. Watch highlights of all the games at ohio.com/abjreplay. Support also provided by the Career Education Department, 330-761-3131 or apscareers.com.
Welcome here to Buchtel High School, home of the Fighting Griffins, as they welcome here the Falcons, who we just saw last week in the Battle of the Birds, go against the Cardinals. Not able to win that battle, but they'll come here against the Griffins as they'll look to play ball here as we're ready to have the tip-off. It'll go to the Falcons on the worst tip we could have, but barely went anywhere. Dave Schick and Joe Pacansky, that's who's here on your APS 15 broadcast of this City Series matchup. We're only going to see part of the action because it's Little Kid Night, and they're over in our area. They just got free T-shirts, which is probably about the highlight of any little kid. Free T-shirt thrown out by the varsity Griffins. Looking at the starters for the Griffins as they bring the ball into the forecourt, Tyria Bryce, Darshea Hatcher, Javon Pace, Marcia Biddings, and Antoinette Harmon.
Tatiana McAdoo with her first 2 points off of the steal. Went coast to coast and up and good with the left hand.
McAdoo, my favorite player last game we saw him play. And they'll have a block shot there. And as she goes the other way, Amani Jackson goes to the hole. Can't get it. And it'll stay Firestone ball. While we have the break, we'll go over the starters there. Ninja Williams, number 1, your starter. Lydia Sherman, number 2. Amani Jackson, number 15. Taryn Williams, number 22. And Tatiana McAdoo, as we just mentioned, number 30, their starters. I think I went over the numbers on the Griffins. We'll do that. Bryce, number 1. Hatcher, number 2. Pace, number 12. Biddings, number 33. And Harmon, number 50. Harmon, a good player, and you see it here going into the post. Can't get that one to go. And they'll take over on the rebound, and we'll have a foul. Well, I will say this, good marketing to fill the stands tonight, as a lot of the youth basketball organizations here to support the varsity team.
Nope, Buchtel ball. They changed their mind.
A little talk with the coach. All smiles, though.
Get it right. Firestone coming out in a 3-2 zone defense. Oh, nice left hand up and under there.
Yeah, a little up and under play, a great one there. Good footwork also for Biddings. Her first points in the game, knots it at 2. 6:45 here in the first. And this is where we saw problems with the Falcons is ball control and huge turnovers. They had 28 turnovers last game, but my favorite player on the squad,
and you tabbed it
McAdoo.
before the game. She's looking to score.
Yeah, what we noticed when we beat her and I were there, what we noticed, McAdoo, a high basketball IQ, didn't get the ball a lot. And with the amount of turnover problems they were having, we were really expecting them to use her a little more point forward type spot. It'll be Buchtel ball. Into the post and back out to Bryce, back to the side. And we have a travel. That's their second turnover. Yeah, travel was on Hatcher.
Yeah. The zone giving the Griffins a little bit of trouble here early on as they don't look too comfortable. They started slow in our last telecast as well.
Up top to Hatcher. Hatcher inside of the lane. Can't get it to finish. In and outside the hands of the Griffins. Back outside. Spots for the 3. Goes back to the elbow, puts up a prayer, wanted some help from the whistle, couldn't get it. Got it off the offensive board, though.
Good call, partner. She's on fire. Tatiana McAdoo, 6 early points.
She's 100% of their scoring offense at this time with a 6-2 lead. Now under 6 minutes, looking to go inside. Can't get it. And that'll stay with the Griffins.
Buchtel almost going up a little too quick for the ball, or maybe worried about getting their shot blocked. Haven't seen one rejected so far. Yep, there's
Turnover.
McAdoo again.
Hey! 3 turnovers.
Turned it over right back. Nice
Yeah.
steal by Pace.
Right side to Hatcher, goes to the rim, little short. Good rebound by Giles. Goes for the hook. Kind of looked like James Worthy there. Couldn't get it to go.
You got to like the Griffins' commitment to get the ball inside so far.
Hatcher, though, an offensive board.
Neither team settling for firing up threes, which is nice to see. They'll get their share of looks.
I like that defensive play, bringing Harmon up with her size, putting her hands up, making her, you can't pass over top of her, so you got to go to the side. Good defensive strategy here for the Griffins. Now in a zone that's kind of going back and forth a little too much, and they allow a rebounding lane to get in there. Can't get that one to go. And
Had a
rebound
couple of
taken by the
shots at it.
Griffins.
Amani Jackson's had a couple point-blank range shots. She's missed two. Nice drive there. And there's the block. Get it out of here.
That was a big one.
But Buchtel gets the ball back.
She's in a multi-athletic one. There's her
Another
second.
one.
And she can be a little too aggressive.
Yeah.
Had a little pushing there. I think she kind of tripped, though.
And one. Amani Jackson gets that one to go and the foul.
Amani Jackson, a dynamic scorer for him. But you can just see the athleticism as we have Taryn Williams down on our end of the camera here. 2 big block shots, a really slashing forward, you could say. Not a great outside shooter, but the speed off that first dribble is explosive. The foul is going to be on Pace, her first, team first, looking for a 3-point play.
How did that not go in?
Oh, it went to all 4 corners
Yeah, it did.
of the earth, but it didn't go through the hoop. Nice little stop and pop off to the left, though. And
That's
a second
tough luck.
turner.
That's tough luck because the bump, while it wasn't much, causes her to lose her balance, and then you get called by letter of the law for the travel there. Quick timeout by Coach for the Griffins as they find themselves down 4 here. And the clock's still running. Oh, no, it's the timeout clock. I don't like that. Why do they run? Just blow the buzzer.
Thing is, they don't listen.
Are they going to look up? Oh, crap.
We have 20 seconds.
First horn, guys.
Yeah.
Well, a really good start for Tatiana McAdoo. 6 points, a rebound, a steal already. She's been all over the court. Amani Jackson has the other 2 for the Falcons. She's been active. Had a couple looks at it. She got her last one to fall.
I don't know if the sad thing is I was out of sheets on Monday, so I had the sheet you gave me on Friday, erased all the names off of it and replaced it.
That's not easy to do.
It was, but I felt bad because I know how hard you had worked on it.
Yeah, it's okay.
And then I didn't feel bad because you weren't there.
Yeah.
Back to the action, under 4 minutes now.
No, trust me, I wish I was.
A staggering 4-point lead. Up top to McAdoo.
Good ball movement by Firestone.
Yeah, they're making this zone really move back and forth.
That one time they dribble and they turn it over.
Turn it over.
Keep passing it through that zone.
I'm trying to find my sheet from Monday now, and I can't even find it. Bet you this is it. No. Yep.
Good ball movement the other way. They can't get it to go. Giles with the rebound up. She can't get it to go. McAdoo pulls down the rebound for Firestone.
And that'll be a turnover off the defensive pressure by Alexis Skinner, who had checked in. Oh, Skinner giving them some nice height in the forecourt for the Griffins.
Yeah, they've gone to Skinner. Giles as well.
Yeah, so pulling up them playing the Cardinals on Monday. A good 28 turnovers. That'll hurt you.
Yes. Unless you force
that's
more
why
than
they
that.
lost. But McAdoo, 6 points all in the fourth quarter and 10 rebounds.
Yep.
This a little different. Want to get him involved early.
The idea was right by Giles, but can only have one pivot foot, not two, as she shuffles them both for the traveling. Number 21, Jana Johnson in for Firestone. That's a little bit too far. And playing free safety, Deshelle Hatcher. Looks like she has some pretty good closing speed back there. Knocks it out of bounds.
Kind of telegraphed it a little bit, which, as I say that, it sounds kind of a dated thing to say now. What would you use instead of telegraph? What would be?
I like telegraph.
What would be the updated version of that?
Showed everyone your profile by staring them down. I don't know.
She Instagrammed.
Yeah.
She Instagrammed it. I'm trying to think. I mean,
She
that's a
took
legitimate question.
Took an Insta pic.
Yeah. She Snapchatted that.
Oh gosh, you're making me ill.
Oh,
Foul is on Alexis Skinner, or not. They give it to Tuck Hayden.
Tuck Hayden. Makes the first, does Johnson at the line. Misses the second. Rebound taken by Skinner, and she's off and running. Coast to coast goes in. Meta there for her third block. And that'll stay.
Might as well just keep track of them right now.
I am. The people at home want to know.
Stat.
Well, she's made her presence known.
And they get the ball back.
If you get the career education player of the game, that's a good stat to put in there.
Little
McAdoo.
1-3-1 full court pressure being bought.
Apparently they listened to our broadcast. Look who's in the backcourt. McAdoo. Still turn it over, though.
Oh, nice pass. And she does get
late
fouled
call,
on the arm.
But the right one from back in the half court on the angle.
Going to the line for the Griffins, Sharon Tuck Hayden. She'll shoot.
Yeah. Foul is going to be.
I lied. It was Cassidy Thomas. She'll shoot two.
Foul's going to be on Amani Jackson. Her first, team first.
And right now, as Tuck Hayden misses the first.
We're going to have a timeout.
There's a weird timeout, but whatever. As she misses the
first.
Icer.
Yeah, icer early in the second quarter.
Right now, the difference in this ball game is that Firestone's just done a little better job taking care of the ball and moving the basketball while they have this 5-point lead. Hey, how about I do one?
You said you were going to do them. That's why I was quiet the first time out.
Unlimited digital access to Ohio.com with any print or digital-only subscription. That's on Ohio.com. Remember, you can binge on your high school sports coverage here, Ohio.com/ABJ replay, and watch highlights of APS sports coverage. It's again, Ohio.com/ABJ replay. And that is what you call timing.
Yeah, I guess I'll start reading them, Peter. I'm kidding.
You can't not. You read them in your sleep.
I read them with passion because
I love you saying I don't have passion now? Wow. Thomas splits the pair. Buchtel down 4. Want me to go Eeyore the rest of the game?
Oh, bother.
Woe is me.
Does your son Carter, does he watch Dino Trucks?
A little bit.
Yeah. Dozer is the new version of Eeyore in my book. He's just so, oh, man, we got to do this. He's always cranky. Maybe that's why I relate to him. Inside. That is a tough entry pass.
Because there was no
Front
vacancy.
and back. 5 turnovers so far. Here we go through, and I'm not sure what call we got here.
I don't know. They're looking at each other.
Yeah. She was a little out of control.
Skinner trying to be like,
talk.
that's a travel.
I like when referees put their hands on their chin, like they're really thinking.
We got to call something here. She
Okay,
went down pretty hard.
So you have a foul.
Hey, your mic's on.
Oh, that's a great. Yep. We got to make this look good.
I had a foul. Well, she walked. All right, let's give him the walk.
Good for the home team.
No one comes to see foul shots. That's what I say. Especially in rec ball. I'm like, no one comes to see people shoot foul shots. Get a jumper.
That's
Ooh, look at that. Great effort by Jana Johnson. Gets the ball to deflect, and Hatcher touches it one more time. So Firestone gets the ball back. Defense turning into offensive sets. 1:25 here in the first quarter. Down 4 the Buchtel Griffins are here at home. The Falcons looking to avenge their loss to the Cardinals on earlier this week on Monday. That was last week's broadcast.
Nice hustle by
double down on your Firestone. On your Firestone, or binge on your Firestone basketball.
Oh, there it is. Foul's going to go on Mia Giles. Her first.
I was going to go right into a spot, Peter. Did you see that? Do you want to binge on high school sports? You can do that at ohio.com/ABJ replay. 107.
The Lady Griffins now on man-to-man defensively.
She's got 2 bad calls. She's getting a lot of touch of Monty Jackson driving to the basket. This one going in. Scoops it a little bit. And we'll have a foul. 2 shots.
Horrible angle there, but what Cassidy Thomas did a good job of is kind of lowering the shoulder, not extending the arm, but lowering the shoulder and drawing contact when she didn't really have much of a chance to make the shot, but drawing the foul, now she's got a chance to get 2.
Yeah, agree. I think it was a bad angle. She had nowhere to go, but I think she made the most out of it to at least get to the free-throw line because she wasn't going to get a great shot.
Good players lots of times have a knack of doing that. They'll drive into the basket and not even really looking to make the shot, but looking to draw the foul. Doesn't work when Dave Schick's reffing in rec league, though.
Oh, no.
Will you call a charge?
I'll tell you a story. I'll tell you a story. We'll go into that. She made the second.
Are guys allowed to take a charge in rec league, or is that?
Yeah, they can.
I used to.
So it was obviously a heated battle. We talked about this before the broadcast. They gave 6 technical fouls as the only referee in men's adult rec basketball. Yeah. So then once the other team they thought they weren't getting any calls and they were complaining. So literally the guy comes out to defend him for a 3, and he spins around and falls down trying to get a foul call. I'm like, no. So then he does it again. He's like, I got hurt. That was McAdoo?
Yeah, quick 3 by McAdoo with a hand in the face. She knocks it down. 9 first quarter points.
Yeah, I'm not giving you that. 3 ball to answer? No. McAdoo hits it out of bounds? Yes. So he's like, he hit me. He didn't even run by you. How would he spin you around? And the guy's like, he stuck his leg out trying to get a foul to get 3 shots.
Yeah. The old Reggie Miller move, but probably not nearly as skillful.
No. And, of course, like, hey, I'm the only one here. Thanks a lot.
Yeah.
For trying to be deceiving. They should have a deceiving foul. I know they have like a flop. Yeah. No, you're just being deceiving. Trying to get a shadow of a call.
Nice job moving the ball, but then again, Buchtel rushes the shot.
7 seconds left. Down the court. Into the sideline. Has a way to the basket, but she took too many steps without dribbling. Over chromatic for no reason.
That was Ebony Baker into the game here for the first time. The move was good. The problem was prior to. Get it up there. She did a nice job of letting it roll in and got a good shot off. Didn't get it to go. And after 1 quarter, Firestone's defense and Tatiana McAdoo got them out to a 6-point lead.
McAdoo with quick 3 shots and then a 3-pointer to end the quarter. I'm missing 1 point. I'm missing a foul shot for Buchtel.
For Buchtel, 2. Cassidy Thomas has 2 free throws.
Yeah, she missed one and made one. Missed one, made one.
You got it.
Thank you, sir.
Hey, guess what? You receive 50% off of any subscriptions from the Beacon Journal if you mention. No, not Dave Schick. ABJ
I
Replay.
wish. Can I be a promo code Akron Beacon Journal? That's all I'm asking.
Yep.
No, but you can still get 50% off with what code, Joe?
With what code, you ask?
That's what I asked.
With the code ABJ Replay. See, we got it. We got this. We can extend these 5 spots.
You can
to make
receive
37
50% off
spots.
any.
And that 50% off also applies to new subscribers to the Beacon Journal and on Ohio.com. Again, if you mention
ABJ Replay. This also concludes
no, it's
our
not
sponsorship.
ABC. No, it's not NBC. No, it's not CBS. It's ABJ Replay.
Little side note, though, I would love to be a promo code. I'm just putting it out there. Something wholesome, decent discount. That's all I'm asking. 3 in and out.
Coming right in your living room, but she runs it down.
If I had 3D glasses, I would have moved back. Williams with the rebound, and they'll get a foul in the backcourt.
Do you do the 3D movie thing?
So when I went to go see Star Wars, I did pay extra to see 3D because it was Star Wars.
And was it worth it for that?
I thought so. I mean, I've seen what did I say? I saw Tron in 3D.
Okay.
And one of the Hobbit movies in 3D, just because I wanted to try it. It wasn't worth it.
It just gives people an excuse to sometimes
me, you have to have
not as make as good of a movie.
To me, you have to have something flying. You know, it was pretty cool in Star Wars because of the flying action scenes.
That's going to be offense. Yeah, nice job by
McAdoo.
Buchtel.
Come on now.
Yeah, she telegraphed that move, and Buchtel got there and did a nice job of taking the hit. Yeah,
I'm not trying to trademark it, Peter. She Instagrammed it.
Because
it was instantly known. What do you think? Snapchat has a bad connotation. You can't use that. Facebook's too old. These guys don't even know what Facebook is.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
I know. You're too old.
She snail mailed that one. I don't even know what snail mail is. You're talking about the U.S. Postal Service?
You mean the thing the bills come in?
No, you pay those all online now. Well, man, she's fast.
Yeah.
Amani Jackson.
And this is what we saw a little bit on Monday. And she had the speed, but they did a very nice job, the Cardinals did, of trying to trap her at half court, and then she would throw it away. Like, she would use the speed to get around one trap, and they would get her on a sideline to make a bad decision.
And we've seen Amani before. It's a fine line between.
Dude, your phone.
It didn't just start.
You want to know where my iPhone is? Not near our receiver.
Probably left it at home.
Yeah.
It's been there the whole time. We had no issue.
It's the second time it's done that.
No. It's the first time I heard it, so agree to disagree. McAdoo going to take her first rest.
Is this her first one? I don't know.
Rest, yes.
Jackson makes the second. Did she make her first?
She did not.
Okay, good.
1 for 3 from the line now.
Ouch. Playing the analytics game. It's not going to win it. Long 2. A good shot there because it went in. Nice job by Tierra Bryce. On the one-on-one full court press.
Yeah, Bryce.
1 versus 1.
Bryce doing a nice job
Bryce
defensively.
versus Williams.
Pressuring the basketball.
Who's really number 1?
I really like how Firestone's not putting the ball in the basketball all over the floor. They're looking to move and pass. That one goes right through the hands. Backcourt violation.
I didn't play enough to get into this, but college players, you say you make sure it just goes out of bounds.
Why?
Because I see it should be up there. Backcourt violation shouldn't be down here. That's what I think.
That's why.
Well,
that
it
makes
depends.
sense.
You want to spend more time. You don't want to give them the ball on the baseline.
Great entry pass by Cassidy Thomas. High-low, doing a real good job. Antoinette Harmon with the seal. Buchtel cuts it to 3.
13-10, 6 minutes here. Another turnover by the Falcons.
I was just going to say,
Griffins.
to pull a Dick Vitale, I was just going to say how long are they going to be able to go with McAdoo on the bench as he's sending her back in the game. So not long.
They really need that identity of another block. And that hammer's out. And she nailed that one. McAdoo will come back in, subbing for Leona Wahid. She just brings a calmness to the offense. That's what I would say.
Wide
and
open.
good rebounding, which is always positive.
Yep.
If you can have, I mean, the nice thing is she plays that forward position. She can rebound it and dribble it up. And we saw a little bit of that with our career education player of the game for Kenmore last week, Kier Dix, who rebounded. It was like a point forward the entire game.
I was going to say that's what she's playing. She's playing kind of like a stretch four because she'll bring it up. She's not the point guard, but when they pressure, they got the ball in her hands.
Because she doesn't make bad passes. She stays calm, and she turned it over.
Well, that wasn't on her though. She wasn't.
Yeah.
They tried to hit her on the cut, which she should have just cut and let her seal because she could have got her. She had the size advantage. She could have got her girl and sat down in the post. They could have got it.
They've
to
got
her
a guard on her defensively. They had a Hatcher on her for the Griffins. 3-ball from the side.
They got to get her the ball, man. She's a good spot-up shooter. Tierra Bryce is locked down.
For 3.
Buchtel has tied it up, and just like we saw him last time, a slow first quarter, and then they got it going. They're doing the same here tonight. That's going to be a hip check. That's the old, oop. You're about to get by me, so I'm going to just give you a little shove and hope they don't call it. They got it that time.
We're in the bonus. Bonus time. Foul's going to be on a T. Her first?
No, Biddings.
Oh, you're right. Sorry, wrong team.
Yeah, I know. I almost did the same thing. Nice offensive rebound.
Missed it, though. And Giles with the rebound. Giles with the ball going through, and she got hit. She'll go to the line and earn it from the stripe. 4:51 left here in the second quarter. Knotted up, even at 13.
Buchtel does a nice job with their backcourt, and then they do a nice job of rotating their front court with Harmon. Today it was Harmon and Bidding starting, but then Giles and Skinner, they don't lose a lot because they keep it aggressive, good size when they come in the ball game as well.
Coming in on the sub is going to be Jana Johnson for the Falcons.
I think we're going to have some halftime entertainment, partner.
I don't know why she's leaving the line.
Where's she going?
I don't know. You can leave the line when
maybe
sub's already in, though.
I don't know.
Oh.
Another rebound for
Sherman with the rebound. Sherman, a good rebounder, had 10 boards as well last game. We had a hold here on the sideline. That'll be on Mia Gales.
Really good job by Jada Johnson with the step through, getting through that double team as she draws the foul.
And we're shooting.
What?
We'll be shooting the rest of the 4-4-4.
That's going to be second personal on Mia.
That one in by Johnson. Her only scoring from the stripe. She had one in the first quarter. Looked like she may have stepped over. There's your warning. And you step back out.
Nice
Mays the second. 3 points so far for her, and gives them the lead again. Quickly inside, looking to post up. Not there. To stay book the ball.
Pretty good battle so far.
Turnover by the Griffins. Back the other way, Falcons on the fast break. Pressure there, the best defense you can do. Makes her miss. Leading it up is Skinner, brings it back out. Pressure's going to come. Passes it off to Thomas. Thomas brings it in. Looking for the post again to go into Harmon. Can't get it. Skinner from the elbow, not there. Harmon tips it out and out of bounds. Go back to the Falcons.
You know, both teams turning the ball over quite a bit, but they're not those unforced errors. They're more being created, it feels like, because of defense. Sorry. I didn't mean to
No, just
cover my answers.
No. I just if I wanted to respond, I wanted our numbers to be the same. That's all. Agreed. I think Buchtel, though, has gotten out of taking quick shots and quick decisions. So most of theirs have been at least more on point, trying to make a play with the ball and turning it over.
And what you see Firestone running here is just your classic 5 open, 5 out, no post player, which is kind of surprising because they got a lot of size. I'd like to see him get
fake.
somebody in the
Skinner
post.
rips it out, puts it back in off the offensive board, but can't get it to go in. And the hustle you can see there as she's on the deck.
You got to box her out because she will go over your back, though. If you get a body on her.
You're making
I'm
a bit of a
guessing.
call there, Joe.
She's very aggressive, and that's what you want. Coming on, you want her and Giles being aggressive, and they give you the, telegraph. Oh, I said it again. Twit picked. Freeze frame.
You could say, I guess you could say tweeted it. You could say you tweeted it. I don't know. I think Instagram sounds cool. I like that too, yeah. We got to trademark that. Foul's going to be on number 21, Jana Johnson, her second. Ball does not go in on Bryce's shot. She's got 5 in the quarter, a 2 and a beautiful 3. That was right in front of our camera here on the deck here of Buchtel High School. Peter George running our operation here. And Bryce gets the second one to go in.
6 second quarter points for Bryce. Big reason the Falcons back in, and another foul in the backcourt.
Yeah, when you have the full court press, gonna get hit with some of those. We're gonna shoot again. Shoot them up, line them up. We're in the bonus. Dave Schick is who I am. Joe Pacansky alongside me. Akron City Series basketball, which you're watching. A good one here. 1-point game. Can't get the bonus shot to go in, but the Falcons will retain the basketball. 3 for 5 on the evening for Johnson. In for a long 2. Off the window. That's the horse shot. Taryn Williams.
I like Taryn Williams.
Gets that to go in.
Using the Tim Duncan right there.
Get home, watch some Cavs Spurs.
Ooh.
That's going to be a good one.
Spurs 9 in a row, Cavs 8 in a row. Something's got to give.
22 at home is a little bigger thing to give.
Yeah.
Nice scoop shot. High off the glass. Can't get it to go in. Gets her own rebound. Hatcher. A push.
This is a long quarter.
Jana Johnson, which would be her third. Yep. Ouch. Jana Johnson, meet the bench. Jana Johnson. You're going to have to sit.
Have you been playing any ball? Have you gotten the go-ahead?
This is, what was it? Today marks the 8th week? 7th week? So I'll play next week. I didn't play this week. I did play some random guy at the YMCA this afternoon.
How'd that go, all right?
Pretty good. You know, it wasn't exactly Mike Brown D'ing me up, but I could have shot elbow jumpers all day.
Uh-oh. She might have twisted her ankle here right in front of us. I think she's like, wait. She rolled her ankle. But she's got a brace on it.
She's got a brace on it
tough
already.
It
might be. This is where you're like, are you all right? Are you okay? You all right?
She's like, wait a minute.
Okay?
I'm not quite ready to get up.
Do I want to? The thing is just you want to shoot 2. That's always the question. You want to shoot 2 or not? I had one last night. She got hit in the eye.
Uh-huh.
So I checked her out. She said, I'm good. Come here so I can see your eye. Okay? And her teammate's like, she's tough. Great. I just want to make sure your eye's where it's supposed to be.
In and out for Sherman. And neither team shooting it particularly well from the free throw line, as they're going to give Amani Jackson a break. Try to check that thing out. Maybe
Alexis
see if
Skinner is out as well. And Mia Giles comes in for the Griffins. Lines this one up. Can't hit it again. Sherman misses both from the line.
And Coach Buchtel, Coach Neubauer, can't be happy with his rebounding on free throw shooting, because this is about the 3rd time where Firestone's gotten the ball back on the tip out of bounds where they haven't done a good job of sealing off, a good enough job.
Man, great offensive movement, really confusing the defense a little bit. They're sliding back and forth, but the ball's moving so quickly. There's some lanes there to get the ball in for a shot like this. Goes through the defense to her teammate. Off the offensive board. Sherman can't get it. Back the other way. Rebound by Bryce. She comes down. Sets the offense. Goes to the hole off a foot. I'm not sure what the foul is.
Reach, I guess.
On the arm, yeah. Good call, Joe.
I know, I got it.
Get your certification, buddy. And the bonus.
Then I can't yell at officials so much if I become one. Yeah, you might be more critical. Yeah, it depends, right? Especially of the being out of position.
There's a high school coach that is an official as well, and he's been one of the worst ones I've had. What are you doing all the way back there? Watching the other players, Coach. Thanks for your insight. Why are you guys down 20?
Wow, that might have been a couple too many steps. Wild shot.
It's NBA rules.
And can Firestone hold this lead with both Jackson and McAdoo on the bench?
Hoping so. I don't like the ball handler with – there you go. As much as I love Taryn Williams' game, ball handling, not a forte, you could say.
That's a travel.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, she drugged the foot. Good if you're a receiver out by the sideline.
Or
bad in basketball.
Or if you're square dancing, also very good. Not good.
I did not know that.
Yeah. 30-second timeout.
This game not going too quickly, is it?
It is not, but the best way to keep up with your high school's sports, especially within the Akron Public Schools, is to go to ohio.com/ABJreplay or #ABJreplay, as you can get instant updates. You could get them instantly, like we've trademarked our Instagram, which used to be what telegraphing was your play. You can get it right there on Twitter. ABJ Replay, #ABJ Replay.
Absolutely. Hashtag, boom.
I don't have a Twitter account yet. Not really.
Me neither.
I don't really share that much on Facebook outside of pictures. I could probably just do Instagram, probably. But I still got to keep Facebook because my grandma's on there.
Do you have Instagram?
No, my wife does. I don't.
Okay, yeah, I don't.
But then I would just be putting stuff on Instagram.
Good set out of the timeout.
To put stuff on Facebook. I feel like this quarter should be over already.
Oh, it's
a minute left.
A lot of fouls. There was another.
Travel.
There's another foul. I like the aggressiveness, but.
Tuck Hayden, there's your second foul. Easy call. Push. 54 seconds left. Second foul. 10, over 10 on the home team. Double bonus. Wahid? No.
And both teams, if they were shooting free throws a little bit better, would.
What are you guys? The
Have more
Cleveland
points.
Cavaliers can't shoot a free throw.
Boy, did they play good down the stretch against the Mavs the other night.
Very efficient, yes. Misses that one.
It's just the Achilles heel right now. That time they did a great job of boxing out and couldn't secure the rebound. And this is the fourth time it's happened in the first half.
I had the rebound, and then I don't have the rebound. Oh, boy.
And don't be alarmed. That is the halftime entertainment. We got a ball game going to happen at halftime.
Oh.
You announcing that?
No. I'm sorry, Joe. I'll be on break.
Oh, I'm sorry you're not contracted during that.
I'll be on break. Which is funny.
We got to take a
when I'm at
commercial
work, I never
point.
take breaks. I'm like, oh, it's break time? I guess I'll get a candy. I don't know. I didn't know it was break time. Some people are like, I'm on break. I can't. I'll see you at 3:16 and not a moment sooner. Turnover back the other way by the Falcons. Step for the three, not there. 30 seconds left. Down
Chance to
one.
take the lead.
Inside, going up for it. Guess what? We've got a foul. It's easier to win here than the Mega Millions. You get a foul quite easily called. Giles will go to the line.
That was a foul.
Foul's going to be on Baker.
He's
Baker
trying to say that
and
wasn't a foul?
Wahid switching numbers. Why? I don't know. Someone
Are
wanted
you
to be
saying
four,
that
someone
wasn't
wanted
a
to be-
foul?
No, I'm just saying they switched numbers from Monday.
Oh, okay.
That's all. That's all I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Could not connect there.
Uh-oh. They're getting
He's
yelled
going to
at.
move these people out of here.
And the struggles continue from the foul line.
Well, hopefully this will help her percentage, having him out of the way.
She
It
banks
does.
it home. Tie it up.
Nice. Worth it.
Oh, there's the unforced error. Just took her head off of it. And that's been the difference. Buchtel has taken care of the basketball in the second quarter. Firestone has more turnovers now in the Griffins.
Yep. 19 seconds left. Tied up at 17. Trying to come back out. Put together a nice 11-point quarter and only gave up 5 points. Are the Griffins trying to take the lead. We're on a scrum on the floor. We're pushing. We're looing. We're balls up and into the hands. There she had a fast break right ahead of her. And it went out of bounds with .4 on the clock.
Catch and shoot. You can't do anything except get it up. Got to go up right away. That's what Coach is telling him. You can catch it. You got to just throw it.
That's too long. Got to catch and shoot.
Good ball movement, but not
So
there.
that'll do us here. A great second quarter out of the Griffins as they put on 11-5 run in the quarter. Knot things up at 17. Dave Schick and Joe Pekarsky, even Peter George will be back as halftime is starting. You've seen the kids take the floor. We'll be back 60 seconds prior to the second half with your first half stats here on APS 15. Welcome back. Second half here. Peter.
Yeah, we're back.
A tie game up at 17. McAdoo brings the ball up. Joe has our first half stats as she takes a long two.
That is not a good shot.
That
but
is
it
a
for
three.
her
They
today.
got it at three down here. Three ball for McAdoo. So whatever total you have for her, Joe, add three more.
She has a dozen. Amani Jackson with 3, and as well as Jana Johnson. The Achilles heel for Firestone, only 4 for 12 from the line. Come back the other way. Alexis Skinner getting the start in the second half. For the Griffins, they were led by Tierra Bryce with 6. Mia Giles and about 5 others, 2 apiece.
And we'll have a three ball the other way. That one doesn't go in. Rebound, Skinner. Can't get hers to go. And Sherman with the rebound. Skinner, I like bringing Skinner in here in the second half. Gives a lot of energy and hustle, and especially helps the rebounding, which has been a sore spot for him, team rebounding for the Griffins. Inbounds to McAdoo, long two.
Oh, my goodness, she's on fire. They actually go with Skinner and Giles in the second half here.
Yeah, I could see that. Harmon not as quick, and you've got to chase out. The front court of the Falcons is much faster, and Harmon just doesn't give you the speed. She gives you size, but not speed to chase after him.
Uh-huh.
Turnover. Back the other way.
And turnover back.
Long two, doesn't go in. McAdoo rebound.
That's her fifth.
Yep. Joe and I on the same page.
I thought she was going to fire that up too. Give it to her. She's hot.
She's hot. The offense should run through her. And this is what I don't understand. Make it a point to give her the ball. She should not have to work that hard to get the ball.
Firestone and Firestone executing very well. It looks like this is the type of offense that might have an opportunity to wear down the Griffins because they're doing a lot of chasing right now. Constant movement.
Sherman at the line, 0 for 2 on the night. Settles in, lines it up. Not close.
Yeah, I was about 13 feet. Didn't have a chance to get there.
You hear a little bit from the crowd, but Taryn Williams giving her some encouragement. Nailed it. Got it. Her first points in the ball game. Extends the lead to 6 with 6 minutes left here in the third.
Yeah, it's just a.
Williams, her first foul.
That's just
I think we're going to be in the bonus here, Joe.
That's just Nija not moving her feet.
Yeah, first team foul.
Hey, she's got 4 more to give, so nothing ventured, nothing earned there. Nice high-low.
Great inside pass, interior passing. Can't get it to go anywhere, though. McAdoo, 6 rebounds. Now she's got pressure in the backcourt and loses the ball, kind of, I guess you could say.
Turnover.
14 turnovers for the Falcons. Into Hatcher. Hatcher to the right side. I'm sorry, Thomas to Hatcher. Rebound underneath, going inside against her. Can't get that one.
She's getting good position, just going up too strong.
Rebound by Williams, gets them into their offensive set. McAdoo goes in it. I would have her repost. And we have a timeout. I feel like there's an identity that they don't know that they have. That McAdoo should get touches, set other teammates up, create mismatches, drive in, create a double team.
And I see this sometimes when you have this good ball movement, and I like it for the girls, but they're not. Sometimes they're moving it before they're looking at. Sometimes they're moving it and they have driving lanes or they have one-on-one, and they're already reversing the ball before. It's the very opposite of holding the ball or dribble. The worst thing is dribbling it too much. I like the ball movement, but off of that movement, there are still attack lanes there that you gotta. If you just keep it flat around the perimeter, yes, you make the defense move, but you don't make them really play you.
And I like your point. Not only are you seeing lanes where you could attack the basket, but also passing lanes is because you don't allow your teammates time to move across into a passing lane either, especially with this defense that's very aggressive and sliding over kind of too much or too slow. It's not fluid to try and cut them off.
There's an attack. Nice move.
Jackson shows the speed you had mentioned in the first half. Blazing through on the long step.
Biggest lead of the night for the Falcons. Buchtel yet to score here in the third quarter.
2 great pump fakes not there. And Williams with the rebound. She loses it. Back to her teammate. Cross to the open teammate. Up for the layup and gets it in.
And Firestone playing very well here in the third quarter. Buchtel needs a timeout.
And they take it, trying to slow down the momentum. A 10-point lead as they'd opened up with a 10-0 run here in the third quarter. It's been all Firestone.
And if you want to see some of this Firestone action, the best way to do so would be to keep up with us with APS High School Sports on ohio.com/ABJReplay or hashtag ABJReplay. You can binge on all your Ohio high school sports at ohio.com/ABJReplay and watch highlights of APS sports coverage. Certainly this little bit of about 3-minute span, the best as Firestone extends to their biggest lead of the night, Dave. They have been impressive here in the third quarter. And for the Griffins, they had a couple good looks, but they've been from 3. Firestone has turned up the defense a little bit, and certainly the execution on the offensive end has been primo here in the third quarter.
Well, you've had 2 things that have worked well for the Falcons in this third quarter. First, you had your best player shoot well, a high percentage, even jump shots. Then you did well with Amani Jackson going to the basket, using her speed to go to the basket. So they kind of played to their strengths. And on the other end, you've had turnovers, and not necessarily bad shots, but just missed shots. They've had some good looks inside. They just haven't put them in the basket.
McAdoo with another rebound. Well on her way to a double-double.
We got a scrum here, and it's going to be a jump ball. .416 here in the third quarter. A 10-0 run that spans this entire quarter so far by the Falcons. Turnover by the Griffins. Back the other way. McAdoo brings it up.
The Griffins continue to look in the high post, but halftime adjustment made by Firestone. They're kind of doing a much better job of covering that high post action. But they got to do a better job of taking care of the basketball.
That wasn't efficient at all.
No.
Nothing about that was efficient. It went right out of bounds.
Bryce looking to get open for a three. She can't get there. Now you got her open if you kick it out, but they can't get it out to her.
Whoa,
hand check.
Half court. Oh, did get tipped. Nice.
Nice.
Great look inside.
Use the glass.
Ooh.
Reach in.
I think she saved it before she fell. But it's hard. Not easy.
Buchtel in bad need of a bucket here.
Buchtel, I don't think, can settle for
There's
any
a good
jump
move.
shots the rest of this quarter. That would be my coaching
And you
tip.
know what it is? Those shots that Taryn Williams has adjusted early in the game have led to them having struggles.
Jackson with her two. She's got 6 in the quarter. 12-0 run. And we talked about Monday night. You can't have a quarter in single digits and recover from it. Well, you can't have a quarter you don't score any points. And that's
Again,
where we're at right now.
Taryn Williams trying to block every shot, and they haven't drawn a foul on her. Well, that's an offensive foul. She gave her room to come down. That's an offensive foul. You usually get the bailout call there where they'll call traveling. Because I don't think it was a block, but it was in charge. And that's the toughest call in basketball.
It is the toughest call.
The block charge, especially underneath in traffic when the game's moving fast.
Well, and they say in association meetings is the best thing is to have a call.
Yeah.
Yes, there are some no calls, but,
Sure there
but
are.
they should be very few. Because it's either one or the other.
Right.
And you can make a case for either one, but I think.
Well, yeah, if it's right under the basket, there's not a ton of contact. You can sometimes there's a situation where you let that
usually the ones
go.
that are no calls is when you have a big post player who's in position and a smaller guard, you could say,
Uh-huh.
and their momentum doesn't displace the size of the post player. That's a
Right.
good no call. They kind of go up into a larger player. They make that player not move because weight-wise they're on the other end of the scale. But those are good. But you should have something to keep everybody at bay
Right.
because it is probably one or the other. And it's a very dangerous play for the health of players. Oh, McAdoo gets blocked. But a good look she had prior to that. And we'll have a foul from behind. I don't know what this is. This isn't
Oh, that's a hold.
a hold, but a hold's like this.
Right.
This isn't a
That's
hold.
a pullback.
It's like a chicken wing.
That's a Kelly Olynyk
I don't know
move.
what it is.
Arm cradle, arm bar.
Maybe.
Yeah,
but that's a hand check. It's like this.
everything's just a little quick, it seems, for Buchtel.
McAdoo 10 rebounds now.
It's that all-important third quarter, and they're coming out with a goose egg right now.
Yeah, 2 minutes of 0 points. Just as I said, good
Yep.
no call.
Yes.
Big post player, guard goes in the post player.
And how many times do we see somebody like Harmony getting called for a cheap ticky-tack foul there?
That was a perfect example. Nice job.
Except
Peter right here.
he's going to give him the ball.
Did she say she blocked it? You could say she blocked it.
But she didn't.
I don't know what she did. Either way, it's still no call.
Now it's 2 missed calls if you're the wrong team.
That's why.
That's a reach.
Oh, Bryce with her first foul. We're going to be second team foul.
Buchtel, no field goals here in 6 minutes going back to the first half.
They just she got lucky there. Her
Yep.
teammate bailed her out. Goes in,
Good
floats
job.
it up.
Good
Nice
job by Giles going
defensively.
straight up.
By Giles, keep her hands up, tries to block it again, can't get it. Ball goes in and around, and she'll get a foul there as Williams tried to block it, couldn't, and we'll get the foul on the block.
And if I'm the Buchtel coaching staff, I'm like, hey guys, head fake, go in and go up. If you get your shot blocked, so be it. But we're rushing our shots on the inside.
2 possessions ago, they had 2 very good head fakes. Got a good shot, a good look, just missed it.
And it looks like they're going a little
Great
quick
job
in there,
by
though.
Williams on the steal, goes up and gets it to drop. Great defense, great offense. 2 points on the board for Williams as this quarter has exploded for the Falcons.
And took a relatively close game and has just made it a one-sided affair by completely coming out of the locker room a different team.
Misses the and one opportunity. They go up trying to get points. She tries to swat it again. Rebound taken down, but she kind of throws it out and turns it over.
Isn't it amazing how much Wild 3? Isn't it amazing how much bigger Firestone seems in the second half because their size is giving them fits, and they haven't blocked 1 shot in this third quarter, maybe one. Yeah, but nothing. But they
Buchtel's
also
got 2 block shots.
But they're
Yeah,
also
they
not
don't.
hacking Buchtel in underneath, and Buchtel's getting some shots, some bad shots, and they're turning the ball over. But they've had it shots inside. They're just not making anything. But Firestone has definitely ramped up the defensive pressure. Buchtel has not been able to match
from
it.
going from a scoreless quarter. I mean, when you talk to your teammates the next day, having a scoreless quarter against the Griffins, that's a big win. Win's important. Win's the biggest thing. A little secondary win would be a scoreless quarter. Ball's going to go out of bounds, back to the Griffins, 52 seconds left.
And here's a situation, coaching point. If I'm playing against Amani Jackson, I'm giving her a foot or 2. I'm not going to because she drives every time. If she hits open threes and beats us that way, that's fine. But how does she hurt you? She hurts you by driving the basketball. Yep.
Turnover the other way. Whoa.
That was good defense.
That's a hold. I mean, it's a basketball player. I'll give her that. If you want to stop her, it's better than putting your arms around her back and potentially getting an intentional. Just wrapped up the ball.
She going to get a shooting foul for that too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's one of those things. She's intending to shoot. She cannot shoot because of the foul. So you give her the benefit of the doubt that if it weren't for being held.
And that's a big
up.
difference from when I played in high school.
Yeah.
Because that, unless you got the ball up on the rim or up on the glass.
Unless you were here.
Yep. And everything was seemingly on the floor.
And the good example that I use is when you have someone under the basket. Let's say they get an offensive rebound.
Right.
And then they give you a big, hard pump fake. And then the defensive player jumps up to block it, but then they fall over their back because they've jumped too high and they've got, and then they want to go back up, but they can't because there's a player on their back. That was how it was explained to me, I think, in the best,
Yeah, that makes sense. 1 of 2 for Jackson. 7 third-quarter points for her. She's got 10 overall. Joins McAdoo in double figures.
Come on, they got it! 2 points in the quarter.
Tuck Hayden, more than needed for Buchtel. At least it gives them a chance to set up full court pressure.
This guy should have cleared those guys off the court.
Number 12, Javon Pace back into the ballgame. McAdoo with the step back. That wasn't a good shot.
Shot a little early.
Unless it goes in. She hadn't missed many today.
If she was hot before, start the quarter out, we gave her that shot, but now she had too much time.
Nice move by Alexis Skinner. And they're still got a little bit of life with 4 points Well, I mean, a disastrous third quarter, but at least a couple baskets that chip into it. They find themselves down 11 to the Griffins after a 15-4 spread there in the third quarter.
Yeah, you can cheer that at least you got points in the quarter, but it's not helping the situation we have here, and that's a differential up on the scoreboard.
And now
I don't know. Would you have subbed everybody out? You just needed something. But at some point, you weren't. First half of the quarter, you weren't getting bad shots. They just weren't going in.
I mean, and it's frustrating.
Open looks near the basket, good interior passing. Just couldn't get the ball through the hoop.
As a coach, it's better to win ugly than not to win. But all you can ask for is hustle. If you take care of the basketball and just don't shoot it well, and you have a good reason for losing.
Yeah.
I mean. But I think they had some shots in the third quarter that, again, were adjusted by not necessarily intimidation, but the presence of a shot-blocking threat. You see it at every level. I do it sometimes inside. I'm looking for contact, and there's nobody there. Instead of going up, it's almost like you sometimes subconsciously are waiting for that contact, and you blow chippies that way.
I tell players that I've coached, get blocked. Just go up and shoot like you would regular shoot.
It's usually out of bounds and you get it back.
Yeah. Well, either it's out of bounds
sometimes you get a foul.
They block it and then watch where the ball goes, because usually that person that blocks it pumps their chest. I blocked you. And they don't look to see where the ball goes. You get the ball and you score anyway.
Right.
Okay, you blocked me. I still scored 2 points because you were over here showing to the crowd that you could block someone. Great.
Foul's going to go on Cassidy Thomas, her second, and that will send Firestone to the foul line for the duration of the contest.
Don't worry, folks. 7 minutes and 46 seconds of bonus time.
Bonus.
Nice job by Jackson. And you look at it, she had a 7-point third quarter. Really the catalyst between her and McAdoo. Joe have his hands full, a career education player of the game. Rebound off the miss, and it goes to Giles.
8 boards for Giles.
8, I had 5.
8.
All right, let me add some.
And a foul, and one. Good body control by Mia. Chance if she can make the free throw to get it back to single digits. Foul's going to go on number 22.
Yeah, Williams got her with a little hesitation move.
And what do they say you do? Get into the body of a shot blocker, neutralizes their leaping ability. She did that with her hips there. Nice job using the body control. And she banks it home. Back to a 9-point game.
What was it? Was it last season that I said, how would percentages change in free throw shooting if every player tried to bank it in?
Well, it seems to be working
Did it
today.
go up?
No.
Yeah, that's a good no call.
I don't think it would go
untied,
up.
though. I would have stopped it for her.
But
stop it after the set.
Swing it. Nope. Hit it.
Nailed it, Skinner, and she points to the crowd. Why, I don't know exactly, but if they can bring this in, they're really not that far out for the quarter they had.
Yeah.
When you look at it, you had a 15-4 quarter, and to even say that you're within 7 seems like a misprint, but it's not.
Just that 5 or 6 minute stretch. Kind of the undoing of the Griffins, but they're trying to battle their way back in.
Well, you're winning the quarter so far, 5-3. But these foul shots is where you got to try and get away from it a little bit.
And Firestone, after being 4 for 12 in the first half.
Who is that last foul on, Joe? I'm sorry.
Tuck Hayden.
Misses the second. McAdoo tips it around.
Nice tip out. If you can't get the rebound, tip it out to a partner.
And we talked about throughout the season, it is if you're the Buchtel coach, you say, let's win this quarter. Whether you win the game or not, win this quarter. You had a bad third quarter. win this quarter, and you keep building on that. Let's try and win every quarter.
Right.
Score more points than our opponent every quarter, and that's going to put you in the position to win. And Firestone kind of sees that. They've won every quarter. Well, they won the first quarter and the third quarter by big margins. And now that second quarter, they let them back in to tie it up. And now not trying to close the door, close them out. Long 3-ball. Crowd wanted that one, couldn't get it. Ball tipped around. Guess who it goes to? The speedster, Jackson. Yeah. She slows it down.
Good decision.
McAdoo gets it. She goes in. Back to Jackson,
tucked
away, back the other way. Pace, slid, and is the ball still in? It is, no whistle. Saves it and sends it in to Williams. Outside to Johnson, up. No shot,
Good
travel.
Call.
That's a turnover, their 17th.
Good call.
I'll
Before
say
the contact.
this, it's getting a little rowdy, and you look at the crowd into it. If you're Firestone, I think you take time out here to try and calm your team down, stop momentum, get the crowd to kind of calm down a little bit. Because they're
nice
begging for something to go for.
Nice
That
high-low
one in.
game.
Harmon gets her first points in the second half. Played some in the her last score was in the second quarter. She's got 4 points on the night. No rebounds for her, which is surprising. Hasn't played a lot because of the speed of the forecourt.
I love her anticipation to show Hatcher.
Did, but then lost it out of bounds.
Again, the great play. Look at the crowds. Tip. This is a really good crowd tonight. For a Thursday night special, must-see TV. They're getting on them from both sides.
They're letting her stay with. They kept the ball off the tip. The hard thing is usually when you have a crowd like this, the visitors kind of get a little more rowdy, and they haven't done that yet for the Falcons. Rebound taken down by Hatcher, and we'll have a foul.
Nope. Turnover.
Sorry, couldn't see. Turnover.
Hatcher has that fifth gear again, but she's getting herself a little bit out of control.
Buchtel now full court press. Looking to inbound. I don't like this taking McAdoo into passing it in. And we'll have a hold. That'll be Bryce's second.
1-1.
And we're going to shoot. We're going to shoot it. Shoot it. Because I fouled here and I fouled there.
That's the one problem with the full court pressure.
Trying to wrap over here, Joe.
I shut that down in a hurry.
Thank you. Go ahead, Joe.
I think everybody would thank me. We'll YouTube. It'll be comedy. I don't want to ruin your 15 seconds.
That ship has sailed a long time ago. Missed it. McAdoo with the great offensive rebound. Hey, who had her? 11 rebound score. Tip out. Firestone ball. Williams, her second miss from the foul line.
McAdoo with 14 and 10 now, double-double.
Very nice.
Yeah, I'm on it.
Going for her award.
That was a good pass off of the hands and out of bounds.
Coach looking, there was no contact there?
No, I don't think so. I know he's thinking, well, why didn't they catch it then? Because it happens.
Down 6, 5-19, goes inside. Skinner into Harmon, can't get it. McAdoo with the rebound.
That is their best offense, but they had to look again, couldn't get it to go. Pop it, McAdoo, you're wide open.
McAdoo should get this ball back. That's where I would go. There it is. Let her create. She gives the ball up again. Back to Jackson, back to Sherman, back to McAdoo. Comes out hard. Turn. I would spin back. Goes to her left. Can't get it to go in. Harmon the rebound. Her first in the game. Skinner brings the ball up. Brings it back out to Thomas. Fakes it to the basket. Loses the ball. Loses it again. Not showing a lot of fight. And we'll have a timeout. That has to be the most frustrating thing as a coach. So you drop the ball. And now I'm not saying you need to act like the house is on fire, but make sure you go get it. Go get it.
Don't
We're
be
down
cautious
6.
about it.
Make sure you go get it. And then you do it again, and you're still not. They kind of hang their head. Like, what does that do?
Or the ball's loose on the floor after you drop it, and then you do the old, man, they reach it, and then somebody else hustles in and takes it.
Slides through.
And it's not like it's a lack of hustle. It's just like, I don't know, I'm tired. Some people just don't get on the floor.
Some people don't have that gear.
Some people were on the floor too much. This guy.
Yeah. My mom, when I play, this is probably middle school rec league. My mom's like, if you're in for 20 minutes, 18 of them, you're on the floor.
Yep.
Like you're either trying to get a charge, diving after a ball, going to get a rebound. And now, as I'm older, I can tell you why, because I couldn't score.
You got to do something out there.
Yeah. I'm not getting any minutes scoring a basket, so I'm going to do those other things.
I told my daughter, what's your strength? We talk about what's your strength. She's like, well, I'm pretty fast. I'm like, then you should be, when you don't have the ball, you should be the first one down the floor, because that's how you score when you're not a scorer. You either get rebounds or
I don't know what happened there. Did you see?
Yeah.
She kind of passed it in.
Kind of slipper doodle right to your partner.
Slipped out of her hand. I'm not sure she didn't step over, though, when she touched it again. No call, though. Long two.
Woo!
Gets it in. Skinner playing to the crowd. That's her second. She got 4 in the quarter or 3?
And in case you didn't notice, momentum has changed.
Skinner, Teach got 4 in the quarter. Can't read my own. I'm like Dr. Schick over here. Can't read my own writing.
McAdoo had the drop down move, but see again they have options one-on-one in the post, but they're kicking it back out.
Up to Williams. Williams loses it off the turnover. Goes up hard. Step back. Can't get it. Offensive board. Gets it to fall. Bryce. 2 more points, and we've got a 2-point ball game here in Buchtel. We'll have a timeout. The defense has brought them all the way back here in the 4th quarter. They've given up 2 points, but they've scored 11.
I'll tell you what.
I can tell you the best way to keep up with all this Akron Public Schools high school sports action. 1, enjoy what we're doing here on APS 15. 2, check out ohio.com/ABJ replay or hashtag ABJ replay through your Twitter account to get instant updates through the Akron Beacon Journal.
And I'm not an expert, Dave, of body language, but if you take a look at both huddles right now, you can't tell who's winning the game, but you can tell who has the big momentum, and it's the Griffins. They're up, everybody in the huddle. You look over at Firestone, and they're like, man, we were just up 12 points. What's going on? And that's what the game of the game of basketball is. Such a game of momentum and
momentum, emotion.
It is a game where it is the one sport more than another where the home crowd can really make a difference.
Yeah, and I will say, and you can't see it necessarily
as they're all running out
from our cameras.
Where are you going?
The crowd for Buchtel has been electric, but you can see there's a little student section that's
fighting,
kind of come together now, and they're ready to give some support for their Falcons. They were a little rowdy last time they had the ball.
And I think really the key is Buchtel never had a chance to set up their full court pressure in the 3rd quarter because they couldn't score.
McAdoo breaks the full court by herself, and she'll go to the line. The player with the highest IQ, as I named her,
and it
does exactly what she's supposed to, a smart play, and goes to the line.
And I was going to say, it wasn't necessarily a good shot, but it's something that they needed her to do. And she found a way to get contact. Had no chance to make that shot, but she drew the contact, and now she's shooting free throws.
Gives a 3rd foul to Giles.
And that's the whole thing where you got to run your sets, but sometimes you just got to get the ball in the hand of your best players and say,
she's got no points in the quarter. They give her a little noise, and she nails it.
Big foul shot.
15 in the game. And we saw her explode against the Cardinals last week with all her points in the 4th quarter. Can't get that one to go. Giles brings it down.
She's got 9 boards to go along with her 7 points.
And now you want to play efficient basketball. Offensive set points. I'm not sure she didn't have a travel first, but we have a foul. Oh, push. There you go. 3:17 here in the 4th. That's the 3rd foul for Williams.
And, Dave, we mentioned the drought for the Griffins. No field goals so far in the 4th quarter for the Falcons. They've hit 3 free throws.
See, they're giving them giving her some noise on the other end. She makes it. The Falcon student section pounding up the stands.
And Skinner with 5 of her 7 points here in crunch time in the fourth quarter.
I'll say this: no crowd likes to be no crowd likes to be shown up. She misses it. Ball tapped around. What do we got? We got a scrum.
You got to love the hustle by both squads on that one.
The jump ball, a big home team possession. Trying to get the ball in. Up top, tipped.
That thing was in the air forever, wasn't it?
A little too much of a lob pass, yeah.
It just was like, catch me.
I think if she had another section, she would have been able to turn and grab it right out of there.
Peter, did you hit the slow-mo when that pass went in the air?
Looking to inbound, and does. This goes into Thomas. Into Hatcher. Through the lane. Not there, too long. Gets it back out off the offensive board, does Hatcher. Sets it back up, back into the lane. Goes in, gets the foul.
Hatcher must have saw something there. She's like, I feel like tying this thing up.
Gets the offensive board off her own miss. Foul's going to be on Williams, her third. She makes the free throw, does Hatcher. Her only points here in the second half. It's a 1-point ball game, just under 3 minutes.
Buchtel doing it with nobody in double figures. Just
Skinner
a complete team effort.
How does Skinner get an offensive board?
I don't know, but I mean, way to be tough by Amani Jackson, because she got
a jump ball.
Get
it right back to McAdoo.
It is a 1-point game. Do you believe it? Buchtel looked like they were going to get ran out of the building here.
Oh, that was a foul. You got to call this contact now, just the same as you did in the first half. Got away with a little travel there, another travel. Keeps stepping back to get space. Skinner comes right at her.
You don't need to foul there. She's not going anywhere.
That'll be Skinner's 4th or 5th.
I think I was on
4th.
Giles.
Okay.
Giles.
Sorry, Giles. You're right.
Her 4th.
Right name. I was thinking the right spot. 4 fouls for her. Here's the thing: as she grabs the ball, little step back. She comes a little closer, a little step back, trying to get space. They didn't see it, but she could have stopped at the first one. She was overwhelmed with the way she went after her. Missed the first one with the air ball, and this time nailed it down. Woo!
And
she's
Sherman
definitely breathing, trying to get this one in. 2-point game. That's what I notice in girls basketball. Can't go over the line. They've used their hand and their butt to go over the line. I already called it a girl line of the season. Lined it up, gets it in! It looked good from the fingertips. Peter, I was calling shots as they left the fingertips last game, Joe.
Good. Yeah. You can tell, man.
3-point game. Guests up. Ball up, ball in.
Hatcher starting to feel it now.
1-point ball game. Bringing it up. Here we go, Williams.
She went down hard. But
I haven't seen a signal. Here we go, push.
Yeah.
Everything's
shooting too. It has been for about 12 minutes.
We started the quarter, 15 seconds into the quarter. We were in bonus time. Lines it up. Pressure's on. Williams here. Can't get it to go. 1-point ball game, it stays. 2:13 here in the third quarter.
Fourth quarter.
Sorry, fourth. Yeah, fourth.
And Firestone still.
What do we got here?
Tiger shoe. And Firestone still without a field goal here. 6 minutes in. They've hit.
I would take another timeout.
5 of 9 from the line now in the fourth quarter.
At the line. Missed one already. Got that one, though. Extends it to 2 points. They haven't shot great from outside. That's good news for them. Trying to get it inside. Tipped around. It goes into Hatcher outside for three, not there, underneath, ball missed. And the rebound taken down by Williams, her fifth. Brings it up into McAdoo, who's surrounded in a double team on the sideline.
Don't need a foul there. You're in perfect position defensively.
Came too aggressively for it, and that'll be it. Biddings has 5?
Yeah, well, I didn't have her for like 3.
I had her for 1. So I'm even more surprised. Well,
Biddings bids you farewell.
Joe, you love playing the name game, man. That was a good one, though.
I am, though.
McAdoo to the line. Last time at the line, McAdoo 1 for 2. That's what she's had all game. Got this one again.
Dave, do you
you
think Firestone can win this game without getting a field goal in the fourth quarter? I bet they can if they keep knocking down free throws. They might have enough to win already. I don't know about that. But
lines it up, hits the second.
3 for 4 in the quarter for her. She leads everybody with 6-17.
Inside to Hatcher, left side to Thomas. Thomas back to Skinner. Skinner to Hatcher, up for 2, can't get it. Ball tipped out, Hatcher goes out for it, misdirected. Back the other way, Jackson on the full court. Hard hit, no foul. What? Well, they get to retain the ball, which
you don't want to foul her there. She was out of control going up with her left hand.
Yeah, but foul shots are key at this point. They get the ball again. More time to take off McAdoo. Inbound pass. Nailed it. Great inbound pass by McAdoo. Her first field goal here in the fourth quarter, as Joe mentioned.
Back up to a 6-point game, and now as Buchtel spent too much energy getting back into it.
They've battled all the way back going up. We'll have a foul, and we'll have to shoot to decide as Bryce will be on the line. That should be Williams' 4th. Got hit in the head to Bryce. No, they don't give it to her. That's surprising. They give it to McAdoo.
Okay.
With her 3rd, so. Sorry, Peter. I think I hit the camera a little bit. Bryce puts it up. Can't get it. Joe Pacansky, Dave Schick. City Series basketball, a dream game here. Big lead comeback. And now a tense fourth quarter. Ball up and over. Couldn't get it to go in. And McAdoo with another rebound. She's got 12.
Do not foul her.
Now we get the ball back in her hands. I was going to say.
That's
107, timeout.
That's coach like, a timeout before you get a 10-second violation called. Smart move by him. And they may be out of timeouts.
Yeah, it's not listed.
I think it's their 7th of the game. And it's at least their 4th, if not their 5th. I think it's their 4th. Woo! Good time. Good. This will be a good one to go back and see highlights. And if you want to do that, you can binge on them at ohio.com/ABJ replay. Watch them highlights of APS sports coverage. Again, ohio.com/ABJ replay. And if you're a huge fan, you want to watch the third quarter for the Falcons and the fourth quarter for the Griffins. Fast forward if you could do that if you're watching the game.
Yeah, when you're on YouTube, you just want to drag it down to about halfway and just let it rebuff from there.
Because Firestone has been the dominant team in the odd quarters, 27-10 advantage. In the even quarters, a lot more of the Griffins, as they hold an 11-point advantage in the even quarters.
Joe Pacansky will have our career education player of the game at the conclusion of this one, which has yet to be decided.
Yeah, it's still in the balance, but I think I got a pretty good idea. And I think you had one too before the game even started.
You could call it scouting, you could call it working the game prior. Either way, able to use it for tonight's ball game.
Gonna have to take a foul
McAdoo
here. Good ball handling here.
Yeah, I think you're right. You want to
Don't
foul
her
right away.
Don't foul her though. Well, you're gonna have to. Well, get a steal. Nice job by Buchtel.
The jump ball goes back to him, doesn't it? It does. Buchtel ball off the jump. Better than a foul.
Great job playing defense and not
McAdoo acts like she's going to
now we got to talk about the arrow. Oh. Again, that's like, oh, we worked so hard to get that, and then they get the ball back.
Ooh. The arrow still hasn't.
Now it don't have to flip. Now it's right.
Oh, we have a timeout. I've seen officials at the varsity, not varsity, my other JV official, usually you put something in your pocket, and that I do it in rec because the table doesn't pay attention. But here, usually the table is fantastic, so you don't have to worry about it.
I don't know. I don't know whose ball it should be. Was I supposed to be paying attention? I got a good scenario.
No, I'm just looking at all these wonderful spots I used to be able to read.
I got a good scenario for you after the game.
All right, it's not on-air appropriate?
It's too technical.
Okay. We'll submit our paragraph conversation for the website.
It's not good for this Insta 140 character generation.
Hey, they don't telegraph things anymore. They Instagram them. 46 seconds left. Get the ball and take the foul. That's what I would do. Here's our offensive set.
Got to take one
this.
right there, yeah.
I wouldn't foul that.
Or do that.
Even better, turnover up and 4-point ball game. Trying to get the ball back in. I would double team McAdoo.
Oh, that's in the air too long.
Oh, the ball's down. They dive for it. What do we got? Jump ball goes the other way, and that is a horrible call for a jump ball because her hands weren't on it. Her back was turned to the ball.
Wow.
And that'll be Buchtel ball this time.
Gotta love the hustle.
Miscalculation of the jump ball last time.
Gotta love the hustle by Tiara Bryce as she lost limbs, glasses, getting it. It wasn't really a tie-up, but they got the call.
Mom and Dad are like, don't break your prescription glasses.
Ooh, I had a look.
There. Outside.
Yes.
I don't know why they're going for a 3. Go inside. You're down 4, and we're at.
Foul.
That is not where he's supposed to be looking. He's
Not a
coming
good
all
foul.
the way across, Peter. This guy's got it. He didn't call it. Why are you coming? If you come that far, and this is just what they teach, if you're coming that far across, you better be getting a big fish. Yeah,
What's
if you're
the big
fishing
fish?
over there, it better be a big fish. That ain't a big fish.
That was a foul.
When you bring out the minnow,
It was
that ain't a big fish.
It was a foul. What do you want?
You let that guy call it first.
Why didn't he call it?
I don't know.
So what if he doesn't call it?
Then you call it.
Late.
Then
Okay,
you
you're
have a late
saying
whistle.
he beat him to the punch.
Well, because what if he?
He took
I
it.
don't know. What if you take an advantage? What if she gets a jump shot out of that?
2 clutch free throws by Hatcher. We're not out of here yet.
2-point ball game. 15 seconds left. Ball in. Ball tossed around to the Griffins. Looking to go up. Long shot blocked. And we got a foul. And who's going to go to the line? I don't know because I jumped up. Javon Pace. I wish I could tell you, but I'm just as excited as this crowd is, and you probably are at home. You're not sitting on your couch, you're standing. And there's
clutch.
a reason for it. Off on bad inbound plays, as if they weren't prepared. They must not have a timeout, as you had mentioned, because that would have been the time to take it.
2 clutch free throws by Cassidy Thomas to cut it to the deficit.
Pace hasn't scored the entire game.
Perfect.
These are the big ones. Got it. Down 1.
Mr. Overtime, Dave Schick, Joe Pikansky.
Dave Schick, Joe Pikansky. 8 seconds left in what has been a mountain of a game. Firestone goes up big. Then they go down the mountain. Buchtel goes up the mountain to get things tied to where we are now. And will they come down or will they stay at the top? Let's see. Looking for the second one. Gets it in. We're tied up.
4 straight free throws.
Trying to inbound again. Looking. And what do we have? A
Hopefully he
timeout.
has
Should have
one.
called it last time, in my opinion, if you had it. I would have been running down the floor to call timeout. Tied up. 42-42, full timeout. We got a whole minute to discuss what they should do. 8 seconds left on the baseline. They will be able to run the baseline. This is where you need to have an inbound play where you're either running to get a new spot or you pass to another teammate on the other end. to get a better angle to go, because you gotta get it in about half court, I would say. That
8
way
seconds.
you have about
Yeah.
4 or 5 seconds to get into the forecourt, make your move, and get a shot, because you don't want to shoot too early.
Okay.
Here we
You're
go.
gonna run the old. You get your
You
trigger.
gotta describe it because they
You
can't
get your
see
trigger, and your trigger is either your best player. I get McAdoo on the left wing. I bring her around the right side, which is her ball dominant side. I set not one but 2 screens for her, try to hit her moving, and then everybody else is filling. You want her to
You're
keep
going for
the
the bomb.
basketball.
Going
And
for the bomb, Joab.
Here's the danger. Here's the danger for the Griffins in playing full court pressure, though. Do you back it off to half court? If you go full court, you could get a foul in the backcourt and lose the game on
Agreed.
where there's no chance
Maybe
to
you
win.
let him bring it in, give him a little half court.
They're
shot.
letting the ball in, and they're going to set the
He
screen
should
and
be
get
able
it
to
to
run.
Jackson. They're going to get a
What's this? We
moving
have an
screen.
off ball.
Moving screen. It was. And he probably called it because she slipped, but they're going to get number 2.
That's a
Lydia Sherman.
Is that shooting though?
No,
I don't think it is.
no, it's not shooting.
I don't know. He'd have to call. They're in the bonus. Okay. It seems like they're going to say it's shooting because you're in the bonus. That's why. But we got.
No,
I agree with you. I don't think that's shooting.
it's a moving screen. They don't give you a moving screen if you're down here.
They do if you're in the bonus.
They do.
It's considered an offensive team foul. So it would
It's
not
not
be
a player
shooting.
control foul.
It's
right.
it's a team foul.
Right.
And that's a non-shooting foul. That's right.
Now an over the back foul or a loose ball foul would be a shooting foul.
No, it's still a
But-
team foul.
But it still would be you'd still be shooting shots, but because
I have
you're
a
in
sub.
control of the ball, because that's not you're in control of the ball, it's up on the board. But because
Yep.
you're in control of the ball, so Buchtel ball now with a chance to win.
Inbounding Hatcher underneath the basket. So you were talking about coming down here, having to get back into the court. Now you're under the basket. 8 seconds is plenty of time. I don't know who you go to, though, here. They try to get inside to Skinner.
Oh, they got
That's
it
a tough
into
one. They
her.
do get it off the rim. Gets the offensive rebound. Turns. Can't get that one to go in. Third offensive rebound. Can't get it to go. And we're out of time.
Overtime.
We're going to overtime. 3 offensive looks for Alexis Skinner, and she can't get any of them to go in. Peter, aren't you glad we're staying? Yeah, you are. You said, hey,
Bonus coverage.
this is what I'll say, Peter. I'll stay here and watch a close game all day. All
Not
day.
all day.
All day. Let's go into 2 hours. Now, so in overtime, what are we looking at? Foul trouble. We have for the Falcons, Jana Johnson with 3 fouls. Taryn Williams and Naja Williams each with 4 fouls. So they're going to be the closest one, both starters and in foul trouble. On the other end, Mia Giles has 4 fouls, and the rest, Tuck Hayden and Skinner, only have 3.
Biddings is
Biddings
already
is already
gone,
out,
yeah.
so that foul trouble that ship has sailed on the foul trouble voyage. But the good news is, and this is what I like, best players pretty much in on all sides. Biddings was a starter, so I'll give you that. Not having her in the ball game is tough. McAdoo still in. Still have Skinner in, who has played very well off the bench. Bryson Hatcher still in the
And this
backcourt.
game has a championship atmosphere. This is a reminiscent crowd to what you may see at a championship game. These 2 teams, neither in first place, but both battling to be in that top tier. How about Buchtel, Dave? 21 points through 3 quarters and 21 in the 4th quarter alone to tie this thing up. And they had 3 chances to win it after being down 6 with a minute left.
3 chances, but none of those I felt were good chances. Fading away.
They're all quick.
Fading away.
Another great tip. Skinner, blame it on the toss.
I can't say much. My tosses are horrible.
Really?
Yeah. Well, I haven't tossed since I broke my face, so that doesn't help. Kind of shied away from tossing the ball and getting in between elbows. Skinner, great offensive board, turns. Set your feet, Skinner. Can you set your feet? We wouldn't be in overtime if you'd set your feet and shoot.
I don't know. She's got about 6 offensive rebounds, though. So
2, 3, 4. She's got 7 offensive boards, 9 overall.
That's pretty impressive.
Well, she got 3 in one play. They go back into Skinner again. She
how are they
loses
letting
it.
her get the ball in there?
McAdoo gets it. They're not a great thing. They're sending to it. Ball tipped up. That's another turnover. 20 now for Firestone. Long 2.
Why not?
And they got it. Hatcher.
Buchtel the first lead since the first half.
44-42. McAdoo. Get the ball back in McAdoo's hands. Please.
They got one more timeout.
Oh, great look inside
Thank
an
you.
entry pass. And the block. They retain it.
That's something with this
I'll eat my
5-man
words
open
there.
post.
Williams on a fantastic entry pass into Sherman.
And that's one thing with this open post, that they have not got the ball inside very much.
And there's a jump ball. That'll stay Firestone. McAdoo, coach on the floor. They're going to go in a stack outside to McAdoo. Little post outside
Good
Skinner,
defense.
playing hard on it. Let her go, goes up, nails the runner. McAdoo.
Macca, you know.
And ties it up 44.
One shot, partner.
Goes inside, loses the ball, high dribble, tries to get it in, not there. McAdoo rebound. I've got her for, 13 rebounds now. She falls, that's a travel.
Hey.
Looking to go in. We got the crowd back as they're out of their seat here at Buchtel. Tied up 44, approaching the 1 minute mark here in overtime. Going in, kind of falls on her feet.
Yes,
and that'll be another travel.
Because she
And
created
great
that
defense.
contact. Yep.
Yep.
Hey, the old pull the chair out, right?
Hey, that cliche still works in basketball. Sub coming in, and that'll be Javon Pace.
She just Charlie Brown. Lucy just Charlie Browned him.
And she was, as you said, anticipating contact. And great job by Williams. Get out of the way. This ball is going to no one. That's an instant turnover. And we'll have a timeout. Woo. Well, the best way to keep up with your local area high school sports is the one place you know you can trust is ohio.com/sports, or you can go hashtag ABJVarsity. You can get updates of this game as it happens, because if you missed it and you're watching it now, you missed a good one. You wish you were on Twitter when you were wherever you were and had updates, and that's what they can provide for you. And, of course, the other thing they do, they can go all Groupon on you, and they can get you 50% off your subscription, whether it's a full unlimited digital access to ohio.com, or if you want that crisp paper sitting on your driveway in the morning, you can get it right at ohio.com. And use our promo code ABJReplay for your discount. I don't know what this lady's talking to this guy about. Isn't she a coach? I know this woman. I don't know where I know her from. I know her somewhere.
Exactly.
I don't know why the official's talking to her. That doesn't look suspicious, now does it? 105, tied up at 44.
Buchtel ball. Will they go for one shot? I would.
I don't know if you
They're in a zone.
You certainly can. I would
That's
come
what
out
he
of the
wants.
zone.
I would too. They're likely
They
to
turn
turn
the
it
ball
Yeah.
over 17 times. Law of averages says they might turn it over.
Be
if you keep
patient
pressuring
if
the
you're the
ball.
Griffins.
Yep.
Peter's like, shoot it.
Goes up.
Not a
there.
good shot.
Rebound taken
Go.
down by Sherman. Into the forecourt. Tipped, and that'll stay Falcon ball.
And Jackson's got to get the ball.
Excuse us. Into McAdoo. You can see her fly by. Ball doesn't go in.
In and out.
It goes to Giles. Yeah, she's got like 12 boards.
Offensive foul as Hatcher lowers the shoulder. Big turnover there for the Griffins. Firestone gets the ball back. I hate to say it, but I told you so.
Can't help you, Peter. If I throw my pen, it could be considered a weapon. Goes in to Firestone. They get it into the forecourt. A little pushing, gets it wide open, way to the basket. And Williams gets her two in overtime.
Big body control by Williams.
Stop and pop, gets it to roll in, tied back up. Time continuing to run as she gets the ball inbound, tipped out, and it'll stay Falcon ball.
Who hit that? Was that Javon Pace?
Yes.
That's a clutch shot. We're going to double OT. Probably.
No, it might have been Thomas. I'm sorry. All right, keep talking, Joe.
All right. 46-46 your score. Back-to-back scores. What a ball game here from Buchtel High School. Clutch shot shooting both ways as we get ready to head to double overtime.
Just down here.
Sorry, I'm trying to keep my kids back.
I'm glad you guys are excited. It's a good game.
No, I got to keep
Nine points for Deshelle Hatcher. Tierra Bryce has 8. And what you got to do here for Firestone is you got to come up with something. You have to come up with some type of play to get your guys in the open court and get a shot off. That's what you need to do with only 16 seconds, or we're going to be headed to double OT. It's getting a little dicey. I think we have 2.8 seconds. 2.8 seconds on the clock. I'm trying to get my point across.
I'm trying to police the people over here.
Darn it, there's 2.6 seconds. Re-rack it. Let's edit that.
This is a tough angle. You
oh,
can't,
horrible. You got to go
can't
deep.
run.
You got to go deep
might as well
here.
throw deep because even if you miss it and they secure the ball, they're probably not going to make – I wouldn't give it in the backcourt.
5-second violation. Great job by Giles to get just as close as they would let her.
Biggest player with the longest reach right there.
You got, if you're Buchtel, you got to go, I believe, to Hatcher here because she can get it to the rack quickly. Or the lob inside. You got Hatcher. She's got a
for the long three, just long. Well, the good news is, Joe, we get to have another overtime. Double overtime here at Buchtel. These are the two schools that are always going after one another, the Buchtel Griffins and the Firestone Falcons. Well, we had an electric fourth quarter, but the overtime not as exciting. Only scoring 4 points over both teams here in overtime. Looking at our scores in overtime, you had Taryn Williams as well as Tatiana McAdoo each with 2 points. And you had Hatcher with 2. And did we give Thomas the other 2? You gave Giles the other 2. Sorry, Giles with the other 2 in overtime.
What a game.
Yeah, now we got bigger, stronger people over here trying to tell them to get back, Peter. Dave Schick can't do a whole lot. I got my little press pass on.
Should have did it about 3 quarters ago.
That's about all I can do. Hey, I got this. Scoot back. Yeah.
Double overtime.
Overtime. We're going to overtime. No worries, Joe. This will be a
But
good one.
I think it'll be over by then. Why is there 4 minutes on the clock?
I don't know. Shouldn't it be 3 minutes?
Yeah.
Should be. I think it's supposed to be 3 minutes. No,
Absolutely.
it's half the quarter. It is 4 minutes.
Is it 4?
Yeah,
Never
it's 4
was
minutes.
before.
It's half the quarter.
Seems like it's going to be 9 minutes. Oh, McAdoo with the fadeaway.
McAdoo continuing to show.
23 and 13 for McAdoo.
Puts him in the lead here early. And we saw in the first overtime only had 4 points. So it's good to be up. Puts the pressure on the other team to get baskets. Little hesitation move going outside. Long jumper on the baseline. Not there. McAdoo rebound.
I got to
She's
get the
got
ball back to
14.
McAdoo again.
14 points. Into McAdoo as she crosses over. Sets up for 3.
No.
Short. Too tired to take that shot, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Skinner with another
You don't
rebound.
need that with the lead.
Well, you've played 4 quarters and an overtime. Now you're a little tired. Another
Rejection.
block. Her 5th block in the game. Sets up the fast break. Goes up.
Oh, that's a
Great
big body
control to
control
get
shot
it in.
by
Williams on the 2. Extends it to 4-point lead for the Falcons. A great body control for Williams off the block. Now has Thomas up top. Sets it back over. Alongside the bottom to Bryce. Up for the floater. Can't get it
Oh,
to
that
go.
was a good look.
Rebound taken. I think we'll have a foul on the rebound. That'll be a bonus
And
time.
Buchtel had a good look there, but it's now like, man, they had a chance there to win it there, even with the 3. And now you almost think, is it Firestone's turn now?
Finally go on that run that they've given up in the 4th. Survive the overtime.
Well, Waheed, who's 0 for 2 from the line and hasn't scored, maybe that's the right person to foul. I guess we're going to find out here.
Sets it up.
She knocks it down like she's been here before.
I bring 2 more rebounders in if I'm Buchtel. I would get Hatcher out of there. They do. Go big on the bottom. Scams up this missed shot is what they're hoping for. Nailed the first. Let's see what she'll do with the second. Can't get it to go. McAdoo with the rebound.
Again. No foul.
Rebound
No
again.
foul.
2 opportunities. Can't do it. Hurt herself. Ball's down. Gives it away.
That's not good.
We're going to have an injury timeout, or we should. No, they let her play through it. McAdoo,
She got back
14
there.
rebounds. Goes up, loses the ball, keeps it.
It's must-score time for Buchtel. You got a feeling they're kind of going through one of them droughts again.
Well, look, I think if we've learned anything, Buchtel, they're going to try to go to Skinner inside on a post-up move. I would double her inside. They push her outside. A great play. They go inside for her. She puts it up and rolls it in like the toilet flushes.
Giles.
Goes all the way around, gets it to go in. Mia Giles gets 2 points here in overtime. 2-point ball game again. McAdoo, 3-point ball game. Brings it in. Long steps, gets it back. Surprising they didn't call either one of those.
Yeah, big job getting that loose ball, though.
Keeps possession, under 2 minutes
Go,
now.
Jackson.
Up 3.
Now that's a force.
Jumps the route, can't get it. Jumps it back to herself. Off and running she goes. Hatcher up, big fake, gets it in. 1-point ball game.
And
Looking to inbound.
Firestone is gassed.
Turnover off the inbound play. Tries to get it in. She's hit one. She
Buchtel
has
with the lead
second.
back. Hatcher again. 6 points in the overtimes.
The scoreboard hasn't changed. The scoreboard hasn't. Oh, well. I know what the score is. McAdoo comes up. Big block there. What do we got? And we
Offensive
have
foul.
offensive control. He's not giving the
I would have probably went with the
signal.
travel there. Bailout call.
The score.
The clock's running.
The score is not right.
Look, the clock's running.
The score is not right.
Hey, Peter, the clock's running.
It shouldn't be running. The clock stopped.
Look, it's still
We're gonna have a
running.
lot of stuff on this. Well, I can tell you this: scoreboard guy, not doing well.
What should
Oh, they're
the
saying
score
it
be?
stopped over here. Above us is stopped,
No, it's okay.
and the
over
score
here.
is right. Okay, hey, I can't say anything. They're gonna reset it.
Buchtel
Is that right?
up
Is that
one.
score
Yes,
right also?
yes.
Yeah, they're
Buchtel
up
up
one.
52-51.
All right. Well, hey, all you need is one good scoreboard.
So apologies to the scoreboard operator.
Yes.
They did stop it, right? And they
did.
had it right.
You got the other clock.
But that created the confusion because that's the way the court was, and that's where everyone was looking.
Yeah,
we
now
weren't
this is
looking because it's
disadvantage.
behind us.
Disadvantage for Buchtel right now.
But
'cause
now
you
the
can't
clock
see the score.
just started running. Travel. Where you going? You're up a point. Everybody's playing like, oh my God.
Yeah, we're in double overtime. All right, so 104. Buchtel up 1, 52-51.
And I can honestly say the best girls game we've had in a long time, competitiveness-wise.
What are we doing?
Foul.
We're going to call a hand check?
Absolutely.
We call it a hand? Hey, I don't disagree with it.
But we haven't
I
called
just
one all
haven't.
game.
Usually you see it earlier. He's saying she pushed. She hit her arm while she was dribbling.
And all you have to do is just give her a little space because she's out of control. I mean, she could throw one in, but
You can't. The rules are so tough on the ball handler. Any contact like that, even your arm has to be along your side. If it comes out at all, it could be a hand check.
well, plenty of characters, but right now, let me just set it up.
I think he wants a third overtime.
You got two people. No, you got two people in double figures for Firestone. McAdoo and the girl at the line, Amani Jackson, right now, who
Nailed it.
nails a big free throw. Jackson has 12. On the Buchtel side, you only have one player, Deshelle Hatcher, in double figures, who gave him the lead.
I don't like her reaction, Peter. I think she's going to miss the second.
You
You got to stay calm the whole time. You let
You wanna do
emotion
that?
come in.
Please.
Oh,
She ticked the rim.
she iced it off. There we go. Now they take the lead back, 53-52. Hey, that's
I got
better-
no more room on my sheet.
That's better control than I could have. Outside jumper. That's who you want to have the ball. I think you should get the ball back into
Hatcher,
Hatcher's.
Skinner, yep.
Yep.
You got to
Get
go
it there,
Hatcher.
let her go to
yes.
the basket. Here we go. Gets
Again,
gets
two
it,
more
another
for
one.
Hatcher.
Hatcher gets it. 8 points in the 2 overtimes for Hatcher.
15 overall for Hatcher.
They give it to McAdoo. McAdoo outside for 3. Not there. Odd shot selection here.
Yeah,
in
you got to
overtime.
get the ball to McAdoo. Firestone is exhausted.
Yeah, there's the
Good
foul.
foul. 18.4 seconds left.
Yeah, they needed a foul a lot earlier.
And without a doubt,
Out of doubt.
if
If they win.
and it's here. I mean, there's no
Okay.
doubt.
Joe giving his preliminary career education players of the game because he might have to go in about 2 minutes because he has parental obligations.
This one has been 2+ hours.
Nails the
Hatcher
first
nails it.
and makes it a 2-point ball game, 55-53 with 18.4 seconds left. Hatcher with one more. Can you get me totals?
Yeah, I got you. She's
Just
got
leave it
16.
here, I'll give it back to you.
Yeah, she's got 16.
Misses the second.
Uh-oh.
All around.
We're
It's the
not
worst
done
thing they can
yet.
handle for it.
Oh, that's a big turnover.
McAdoo loses it.
Get it out.
And I think we're going to have another foul. Yep.
She got to hit one of these.
And here's the thing, a 2-point ball game, if she makes it, it's a 3-point ball game. You can inbound. Because you have the craziness of the miss, it's almost a worse thing for the Falcons because the clock runs and you don't have the ball yet. You're down 2. Man, she really wants one, does Price.
Mm-hmm.
Give me one out of 2.
Because if I'm Firestone, I'm going for the win.
Yeah.
Because they're gassed.
They
They
got
are.
9
They're gassed.
seconds left. They got to get the ball into the forecourt. You can't advance it. Misses a second. Get the ball. Up it comes. Williams
Don't foul.
trying to go through. Down 2. Up to the basket. Doesn't get it to go in. We're going to shoot 2.
4.1 to go
It's
for
been
me.
fun, Joe.
For me. For
now,
you.
Now you know what I felt like on Friday. I'm like, double.
I'm
God,
like, I told Pete, I'm like,
I got a tight schedule.
I said,
guys.
Peter, I'm like, he's not coming now. He came, though.
Okay.
Clutch.
Made it, Williams. And he's an
ice
icer.
time.
Yeah, so you got totals.
55, 54.
You get totals for rebounds and stuff too. I'll do it on the timeout. I'll talk. You do it.
All right, yeah.
So at the conclusion, whenever this game ends, we'll have the career education player of the game. It could be today. It could be tomorrow. We don't know yet. And, of course, City Series basketball right here on APS 15, supported by Akron Public Schools Career Education Department, where students can choose from 30 different career education programs. For more information, visit apscareers.com. Also want to let you know, hey, our biggest sponsor, you know who it is, City Series basketball here on APS 15, supported by the one and only Akron Public Schools. Online at akronschools.com. Akron Public Schools, the smart choice. Also, while we have this extended break for no apparent reason, I'm not really sure why. Oh, we still have 10 seconds left. Full timeout is why. I want to thank all those that helped make this possible. Ryan Rittenhouse, hey, he scheduled a great game for us, didn't he? Peter's here filming it for us. Joe did all the stats and pretty much all the work, and I'm here just a talking figurehead is what you could call me. I'm Dave Schick, Joe Pacansky. We'll get you out of here once we have a victor. We're not sure when it's going to be. Going to find out. Puts it up. Gets it in. Ties it up. 55, 4 seconds left. I don't know why we're not hurrying up the floor. 1 second left. Ball up and nowhere close. Triple overtime for everyone.
Unbelievable.
Hey, I'll say this. Fantastic foul shooting. All right. Thank you, Joe. Been a pleasure.
All right, look, you want me to update you here?
We'll see you tomorrow because I won't be able to talk tomorrow.
Yeah.
So you got play-by-play tomorrow.
The show Hatcher has 15. She leads the way for the Griffins. And on the other
you don't want
side,
to be late.
if they have anything left, Tatiana McAdoo, 23 points and 15 rebounds.
Whew. Well, I think they heard us last week, Peter. Give McAdoo the ball. See you, partner. Yeah, we'll see you when. All right, so we got some time here and just Dave Schick. All right, oh, okay. I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take his over here. He writes cleaner than I do. He got better handwriting. So we'll go with this because we got more time for everyone. So want to let you know Akron City Series basketball is brought to you right here on APS 15 by the Akron Public Schools Career Education, where over 95% of students have passed the Ohio Proficiency Test or the Ohio Graduation Test and earned a high school diploma. For more information, APScareers.com. I didn't even think I was reading that spot, but I was, Peter. Also want to let you know, hey, for new subscribers to the Akron Beacon Journal and Ohio.com, you can earn 50% off any subscription if you mention ABJ Replay. That's our exclusive promo code. You've heard it here for 3 overtimes. And now you know why we binge on high school sports. You want to do it right at Ohio.com. I think we're still figuring out the clock, yeah, because we don't want to play an 8-minute halftime and we don't have a score or any team fouls. Nice work. So we'll have a little extended time. Well, this is what I will say, Peter. It only took 3 overtimes for Joe to leave so I can read all the spots. Thank goodness. I don't know why do I love spots, Peter? Why? I think it's because when you listen to a professional broadcast, the spots are so specific. I don't think we had one of those people tip it. I don't think either of them tipped it. I don't think they have. Do they have to tip it? I don't think they have to tip it. All right. So if you're in overtime, McAdoo double teamed. I think I might try and get the ball into Williams' hands, let her drive to the basket. It's a tight ball game. And her speed, even tired, she's still like a speed rating of 9. Maybe we're only going to take 1 shot in triple overtime. We haven't got any up yet. Goes in. Great job. Big block. Oh, that's a taunt. That's a technical foul. No one called it. Gave her the big arm and looked right at her. That's a taunt. How would that have changed triple overtime? Get a technical foul. That's the stuff you got to watch for. As an official, I think those are the things that are important, because if the crowd sees that, then you're in trouble. All right, so I can't look down there because it's not on. So 55-55. 3 minutes left here in overtime. You can't see it on our screen either. Typical. Jeez. Rebound by McAdoo. Where did I put Joe's paper? He lost his paper already. McAdoo, 16 rebounds. Come on, Williams. Inside. McAdoo's not even posting up. Hey, are you playing? Let's go. Let's go. Why'd you save that? That's not a great save. That's a foul. Didn't call anything. To travel on the roll. Ay, ay, ay. A sloppy third overtime, and that's why. Tied at 55, and everyone has no energy left. Need a protein bar out here or something. Better Gatorade up. That's a long two. Not there. Skinner with the rebound inside. Great interior passing. Hi-oh, Gills. She's got 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. She's got 10 now. Long three, not there. Skinner, another rebound. She's got 11 rebounds. Over to Hatcher. You're up 2. No rush to get it up now. You're so tired, you can't go to the basket anyway. You can see it on her face, right? She looked back at the clock. She's had the most energy here, and you could call it the second half of the game, meaning the fourth quarter and 2 overtimes. Back out to Hatcher. They're continuing to run it out at minute 30. They're up 2, 57-55. Ball tipped. Oh, a little push. Oh. You're glad you got the over and back and not the push, because it would have been a team control. Yeah, I think team could, I don't know. All right, Falcon ball down to a minute 20. They got to score now. You can't just pass it around. Long three, stepped into it, not there. Hatcher rebound, and we'll have a foul. Well, have a timeout? No timeout. No timeout, just talking with his players. What are you doing? Kind of, official thought he had a timeout too. All right, well, we're shooting on the foul. Extends it to 3 for Hatcher. 9, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15, 16 points. Misses the second. Rebound underneath by Giles, her 11th. Can't get it. Rebound taken down on the other end by Waheed. Up to her. Some contact there. Going to the basket. Nothing there. Rebound. McAdoo turns. McAdoo spins. Hits it. And we got a jump ball. Wow, I've never seen a ball get stuck when it bounces off. Usually it's like shot right at it. It gets stuck. You're down 3 with a minute left. It hit the front rim and then lodged itself between the backboard and the rim. I don't see that very often. I watch a lot of basketball. An odd play, and it could be the sign of the tea leaves that you're seeing, that things aren't going to work out for the Falcons. Lots of pressure out here. Timeout, Buchtel. As they're up with 47 seconds left by 3, 58-55 here in quadruple overtime. Well, if you want the best way to keep up with Akron Public Schools high school sports action, it's at ohio.com/ABJReplay or #ABJReplay. It's the place where you can binge on all your high school sports. That's the place to be, at ohio.com/ABJReplay. 30, no, that's a timeout. An outstanding game that we have here so far. Leading scorers, McAdoo with 23 points, 16 rebounds. Also, you have Imani Jackson with 13 points. And Taryn Williams with 5 points and 8 boards. On the other end, you certainly have outstanding play by Deshelle Hatcher, who's got 16 points and 2 boards. You also have great interior play. Alexis Skinner coming in off the bench with 11 rebounds. Mia Giles also with 12 rebounds and 10 points. Guys, we're filming. You got to move out of the way, please. Thank you. All right, ball in, goes into Hatcher. Hatcher left side, going to the basket, stops, looks, goes inside. Great bounce pass inside. Doesn't get it. Ball back outside to Williams, and we have a foul. No, not Williams. That's my wrong. To Bryce. Jeepers. You guys I got like a baby tree that's been made into paper. Carrying this notebook. All right, 2 shots. This would ice the game. Because if any one of these shots makes it a 2-possession game, in my opinion, 37 seconds left, it's not enough time. First one, no good. We've been down this road before, Miss Bryce. We got to make one. You missed both before. That's what got us in trouble. Here we go. Last one. 58-55. Can't get to 59. Gets her own rebound, though. Puts it up. Not there. Rebound by McAdoo. Brings it up, out of bounds. Stops the clock at 33 seconds. Yeah, good play. Going to bring McAdoo out. She doesn't get the ball, though. I'm not against it, though, because you give the ball into Jackson, their fastest player, to McAdoo. Going in, back out to Williams. Back out to Jackson. Jackson to Williams. Inside, going through traffic. What do we got? Block! And we're shooting 2. Problem is we're down 3. Shooting 2, shooting 2, shooting 2, shooting 2. Now it's not a bad foul if you're Buchtel. Here's why. You need 3, you only can give up 2. Even if she makes both. 18.1 left. First one up. All right, there's nothing you can do now. You've got to probably miss it and make a 3 or a 3-point basket, which are low percentages, certainly in this game and overall in basketball. Here we go, second one up. Imani Jackson fits the front of the rim. McAdoo gets the rebound, puts it in. Can you believe it? 17 rebounds, 25 points. They need another stop, though. Going to the basket. Short. Rebound. Oh, stays. Buchtel ball. I wanted to give them a chance to score. 5.5 would have been it. They don't have the ball. They need a tip. Get the ball in, and they tried to foul. And nothing called. We're going to be out of time. That'll do it. They storm the crowd here at Buchtel. A triple overtime win, 58-57. You don't want to go on the floor, but you can't have a more exciting game than this. So I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. McAdoo in a losing effort, 25 points, 17 rebounds. Just a fantastic game. They ran out of gas, though. And our career education player of the game, Deshelle Hatcher, 16 points and 16 points. 16 points. Oh, here it is. 16 points, 6 rebounds, and a fantastic 10 points in overtime. Well, in all 3 overtimes when you count them all together. We want to thank you for being part of this process. Couldn't have a more special game to watch. Keep checking it out on YouTube. The highlights on AkronSchools.com, and of course our best highlights and our best coverage of all of our sports on Ohio.com. Keep looking there. We want to thank you and good night. We're finally saying good night on a long evening here at Buchtel. Take care.